Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to play as Alarak at level 15 using Supplicants and Vanguards. I might throw in a couple Wrathwalkers, but I don't know that we'll have to use them. So this strategy is very helpful on the Miner Evacuation Co-op Mission, and it's just a little bit, it's a fun way to switch up your strategies, because I'm guessing the majority of people either do just mass Supplicants and Slayers, and other people just do Supplicants and Ascendants. And I don't think the Vanguards and Wrathwalkers really get used too much. So I don't think we're going to be using the Wrathwalkers in this playthrough. We're just going to focus on the Vanguards and Supplicants. And if there's air units we need to kill, we'll throw in Slayers. And then of course Havocs are detection. So we'll have a couple of those. And they're really helpful because they increase damage done to enemy units. Alright. So for skill point allocation, in Power Set 1 I have everything in Alarak attack damage, Power Set 2 everything in Empower Me duration, and Power Set 3 everything in structure, overcharge, shield, and attack speed. And like I said, it's going to be on Miner Evacuation Co-op Mission, and we're going to be on brutal difficulty. And we'll get it started. We're going to be playing with a random player, and I will be giving you guys live commentary. I also am going to be throwing this into my 2.0 playlist once it's completed. Okay, it looks like we are matched up with a player named Headlights, and that person is playing as Nova, Mastery level 53. I really do find it quite interesting how much easier it is to level up before you get to Mastery level 80. Once you get to Mastery level 80, it starts taking you a long time to get to the next level. Right now, at the beginning of level 86, it takes 745,000 experience to get to level 87. I'm currently sitting at about 430,000 experience, I think. So I'm almost there, but it's a little nuts.
Everything's gone straight to hell, Commanders. This mining operation is over, and we need to leave right now.
All right.
But without your protection, the infested will
I'm going to go ahead and throw down a pylon right away. And then we're going to hotkey our pylon number 3. I don't know why I do this. I'm so used to doing this even though it does nothing. I don't know, maybe it helps me play faster, but I don't think it does. Okay, and then we're going to throw down a gateway and then a Vespene Geyser right away. It's kind of something you just get addicted to, because I started doing it when I was playing multiplayer, because I would switch between this my barracks and my command center when I was playing as Terran, I think, or when I was playing Zerg. It's a really quick way just to go see what's ready, get an upgrade or something like that. But I don't know, maybe I just did it because I wanted a higher APM, but I'm not sure. It's just a habit that I have grown into. Definitely is not helpful all the time, but sometimes it is. Anyways, enough of me blabbing about that. What we're going to do right now, threw down the gateway first, and then threw down a Vespene Geyser. Now we're going to throw down a Cybernetics core. And I'm actually going to go up here, and I'm going to build 2 pylons actually. I'm going to throw a pylon down right here, just so I don't get supply blocked, that is. And I'm going to throw down another pylon right here, and I'm going to structure overcharge this, and I shouldn't lose my probe, hopefully. Yep, there we go. And this should actually be able to clear out all this stuff here with that structure overcharge. This is something I like to do. And I'm going to start creating some Supplicants, and I'm going to throw down one more gateway. There. Okay. And I'm going to get Research Warp Gate right now, and I'm going to Chrono Boost that just so I can get it quicker. Alarak's just about ready. Okay, and we're able to clear out all the stuff in here. There's still 2 structures here that can keep on producing infested Terran. Okay. I'm going to throw down another assimilator on the Vespene Geyser. I'm going to set both of my gateways into hotkey number 3. And then I'm going to start getting a Death Council, because I want to get upgrades for my Supplicants from that Death Council. And then soon we'll throw down some robotics facilities to start getting those Vanguards. And I'll turn both of my Stargates into Warp Gates. And I'm going to stick these supplicants with Alarak. Now, since we have this pylon here, we can start warping in some supplicants here as well. Right in the midst of the battle. Okay, and we'll destroy these buildings before we go any further. Okay, there we go. We'll destroy that too. Okay, and we need some more supply because we're going to be supply blocked. And I'll throw down my first robotics facility and then hop that probe onto that assimilator to start gathering some gas. Okay, now we're going to want to start clearing out this area because we want to get our economy extremely strong as soon as possible. The sooner you can get your economy up and running at both bases, the better. It'll just allow you to get to that 200 supply cap that much faster.
Defensive drone initiated.
Okay, we're going to just pull back here a little bit. We actually do want to make sure we can defend this. I'm going to throw down a structure overcharge. That'll clear out this Nidus worm and all the infested spawning down there, so you don't have to worry about that. We're going to spawn a couple more supplicants and send them up here with Alarak. I'm going to keep on using this destruction wave ability and deadly charge ability. For those of you who don't know, destruction wave ability is an area attack that allows you to knock back enemy units, and it does damage. And the deadly charge ability does 200 damage to a single target, or structure that is, which just allowed me to kill that Nidus worm in about one hit. Okay, and yeah, this destruction wave ability is a very good way to handle these infested, especially. It makes Alarak a very good commander to use on this co-op mission. Okay, I'm gonna queue up a bunch of probes because I have not been paying good attention to my economy right now, and that'll help us finish it up. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and finish off these structures so we can expand right away. I'm going to throw some probes down over this way, and then I'm going to create my first Vanguard once we have some more pylons here, because I need to do better at not supply blocking myself, that is. And I'm going to send Alarak over here. I don't want to lose that pylon if I can help it. Oh, we ended up losing it. That's okay. Okay, we're going to throw down a Nexus and throw down some assimilators and some pylons. We'll just spend all the excess resources that we have right now. And there's no hurry. If you're in a hurry, you can go faster than I'm going, of course. And we could definitely do that. But I am trying to get a nice, big, strong army, and we have a little bit of time. We won't be losing this mission anytime soon. I find it better if you want to make sure that you win on Miner Evacuation to make sure that you have a sizable army. You don't need to rush starting the evacuation if you're not ready. That'll just make you lose faster if you're not prepared. Okay, I'm going to get blood shields that'll reduce the damage enemies deal to supplicant shields. That's the first supplicant upgrade that we're going to want to get. I'll help out Nova here a little bit with Alarak. I'm going to leave my supplicants in the back though. Ah, what the heck. I'll throw them in. We've got our first Vanguard out here. So Vanguards are really awesome. I love their splash damage. It's fantastic. It doesn't do much, but once you get a lot of them, they really do pack a punch. We're going to use our Empower Me ability right now. So all of these units make Alarak stronger. And we can just clear this out that much faster. There we go. Okay. But like I said, we don't need to actually initiate the launch sequence yet. We don't have to, so I'm gonna be safe and not do that yet and just work on getting our probes out here. I'm going to use Chrono Boost on both of my Nexuses here because I do want to get my economy going. Okay, we're also gonna get Soul Augmentation. That increases supplicant shields by 25. Keep them alive as long as you can, basically. So don't have the enemy kill them. Let them stay alive long enough so they can be sacrificed for Alarak when he needs them. Okay. And then I'm going to send a probe over here. We're going to build some pylons so we can warp in wherever we want. Go like that. And we have a lot of gas, so I'm just going to focus on filling the supply line before I fill up these assimilators. And I'm going to throw down another robotics facility and some more gateways here, since we have some extra resources. Okay. And I am going to leave this probe Well, I'll throw them back on the supply line. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we should be gaining quite a few extra resources now. Okay, now I'm going to start creating some more Vanguards. I do want to put my robotics facility into a hotkey. I'll throw both of them into the same hotkey here. There we go. Okay, number 4 hotkey. And I'm going to put the waypoint on Alarak. If Alarak does happen to die, I'll set it on another Vanguard and then some of my supplicants. I'm going to chain the waypoint so that if one of my units die, the waypoint won't actually... my units will continue to go towards my army, that is. For those of you who did not know about that little cool trick. Okay.
Lightbringer is gonna burrow into the ground. If you want to squash it, do it fast.
And then I'm going to throw down a robotics bay here, because there are 2 upgrades that we're going to want to get for the Vanguards from there. And eventually I'll get some upgrades for Stalkers from the Death Council, but I'm not going to be using those quite yet. So we don't need to worry about them yet. Okay, and oh, he wants me to get Blightbringer.
An enemy attack moves towards our base. Oh, most unwise.
We'll see if he can handle
Ship's
this.
starting to launch.
Oh,
Help
he's
them
running
before
away.
it's too late.
Chain of ascension.
Oh, it looks like he's going to get Blightbringer then, I guess. Alright, fine by me. Okay, we want to get this Vanguard back. They're actually pretty darn tough. I mean, they're strong like a regular Immortal would be. And we're going to throw down our structure overcharge ability here. Okay. We want these Vanguards to keep on. We want our Vanguards to stay in the back. And as you can see, the splash damage is really good. It's clearing out these infested really quickly here. Okay, we're going to keep on spawning these Vanguards. We're going to want to spawn in some more supplicants. And I'm just going to throw down a couple extra pylons just so I don't get supply blocked here. Oh, it looks like my teammate's base is in a little bit... Oh, my base is in a little bit of trouble too. We must have got attacked. I was not paying attention there. Okay, we are doing fine still. Okay, I'm going to throw down another structure overcharge. Okay, I need to get the Vanguard in the back here. Okay, things are getting a little bit hectic here. I'm going to use Empower Me. I'm going to save that Death Council for now. We're going to keep on knocking back these units with our Destruction Wave. And I need to get my other gateways into a single hotkey. There we go, we were able to save that. Worked out fine. Okay, I'm going to throw down the Death Council here to help out his Nova. And then once this Blightbringer is dead, then we will go ahead and start clearing out this stuff with the Death Council. We should be able to finish this Blightbringer off real quickly. Running away one more time here. Alright, we're just going to move the units out of the acid there. Then we're going to get our first upgrade for the Vanguards. That's Matter Dispersion. Increases the area of Vanguard splash damage by 30%. So that's definitely going to be helpful for us. Alright, I'm just going to use the attack command and look away from these guys.
Eyes up, our ride's here.
Okay. Oh, he just teleported my units over here. Alright, fair enough. We'll just intercept these enemies then while... Oh, looks like we actually ran out. Our units warped out. Okay, we're going to spawn in some more of these Vanguards. And, like I said, I do need to hotkey all of my warp gates into the same hotkey there.
Thank you, commanders.
Okay, we have a ton of resources right now. So something good that we can do is build a ton of forges and get all the upgrades that we have not gotten from our forges. Okay, and I'll build a little bit of a wall here, and I'm going to throw down some photon cannons so that anything that runs in here will have to go through our defenses first, just in case we're not prepared. We're going to get Blink and Phasing Armor right now. Everyone knows what Blink does. Phasing Armor allows Slayers, which are your Stalkers, who take damage to be immortal basically for 2 seconds, and that can only happen every 5 seconds. And then we're going to get our other upgrade for the Vanguards, which is Fusion Mortars, that increases the damage Vanguards deal to armored units. I'm not sure by how much, but it's a good upgrade to get. Okay, and we need to keep on microing here. We're going to throw down one of these and structure overcharge on this pylon over here since we have it. And I'm going to warp in a bunch of supplicants and send them over to Alarak. I want to make sure that he stays alive, and I don't want my Vanguards to be sacrificed. And a really nice thing you can do, just like these siege tanks, press the hold command and leave the Vanguards in the back. Let all of your supplicants and Alarak do all the work in the front. And that's all you have to do, and you'll be able to hold off these infested real nice and easy. Okay.
The enemy has cloaked you.
I probably do want to throw a couple probes over this way though, because I want to build some more pylons out here. Just so I can have a structure overcharge ready. Okay. Alright, Alarak is doing pretty good still. We're going to use Empower Me ability and start using the Destruction Wave ability again. And I'm going to want to start giving some Havoc soon here, because there are Banshees, and Banshees are stealth, or have the stealth ability, so you want to be careful of that. Okay, I'm going to use another structure overcharge. We really didn't need to use a structure overcharge there, because they just evacuated. So that was actually kind of a little bit of a pointless action that I just did there. Okay, now we have a ton of resources, and resources and gas. So we're going to get Imposing Presence, which allows Alarak's attacks to stun units for 2 seconds, and then Telekinesis, which increases the knockback distance of Destruction Wave by 100%. Okay, and then we're going to start getting shields level 1, and then I'm going to queue up ground attacks and then armor, and all of these forges are going to be getting us upgrades. Okay, and then I'm going to spawn in a bunch of supplicants, and I'm going to start getting some more warp gates as well.
That ship is a sitting duck, commanders. It won't survive an enemy attack.
I'm going to throw down some more of these pylons, and then we're going to get a couple more gateways, which will turn into warp gates. And we're going to go help out our teammates on these enemies over there. Okay, yeah, now we'll get those Havocs, which increase damage against an enemy unit that these Havocs are focusing on. You can also use force fields. I never do, because I don't have good enough micro to really focus on that. And we'll just get a couple Slayers to help with the anti-air, since the only unit that you really have that can attack air units right now is Alarak. Okay. Oh, it looks like my teammate was able to kill everything by himself. He did a really good job. Okay, that was good. I'm going to keep on moving out. I'm going to throw down a pylon here. It's nice to have pylons all over the place. Oh, and he just picked up all my units. It looks like we are now here. Alright, except for my lonely probe. Okay, and I'll throw down the Death Council. Well, actually, I'm going to save my Death Council just in case we run into trouble. So, in case there's too many enemies, we'll throw down the Death Council to just completely obliterate everything. Since the mothership that spawns from the Death Council does a ton of area damage. So we'll save that for now. But if you see all these Zerglings, all of these attacks from these Vanguards just completely obliterated them. They did not stand a chance. Okay, we do want some probes out here though, so we can keep on. Here, we'll get the shield upgrades too. We want some probes out here because we want to keep on being able to warp in units, especially some Slayers, because those Banshees are going to get real annoying if Alarak's the only one that does air damage to them, that is. And I'm just going to throw pylons all over the place just so I can use the structure overcharge ability wherever I want, that is. Okay, I'm going to keep on spawning these Vanguards. I'm just using the I hotkey from my selected units that I have. Oh, and that was a wonderful, wonderful airstrike that he used right there. That was great. He did a really good job. Really good job there. And then I am going to use structure overcharge to take out this oncoming enemy wave. I'll throw down some photon cannons to just help defend these pylons since we have a bunch of extra resources. Sitting real good still. And we're going to be supply capped pretty quick here. Okay, there we go. Just about supply cap now. Okay, I will use structure overcharge ability on this pylon here. Yep, we're definitely going to be able to take out this wave real easily. Or this, we're going to be able to protect this colony ship, that is. Okay, and it looks like my teammate's anti-air is very good as well. He definitely has some good units. He's got siege tanks, ravens, which have the seeker missiles. Yeah, it just looks like he has siege tanks and ravens. Or, yeah, siege tanks and ravens. And then the seeker missiles from those ravens are doing all the work for him on the anti-air aspect. And of course, Nova has the fantastic snipe ability, which does a ton of damage. And I don't even really need to focus on using Alarak right now. I can just use the attack command with all these Vanguards doing area damage. Everything just dies. I don't even think I lost, well, I may have lost 1 or 2 units there. But yeah, this army composition is so strong, you don't have to worry. You can just sit back and relax. If anything attacks Alarak, the supplicants will be sacrificed. And then your Vanguards just get to sit in the back and do what they want. Oh, and I suppose after you get that upgrade for increasing their splash damage, they actually fire purple orbs of energy instead of red. So that's kind of cool. We'll go ahead and structure overcharge this photon cannon so it does extra damage to these mutalisks. Okay, and we're going to just go ahead and start getting some more upgrades. Okay, we have a ton of extra resources, so we're going to throw down a bunch of photon cannons just to defend our base while this last launch shuttle or colony ship is being protected, or help to evacuate, that is. And I'm going to throw a couple probes. I'm going to throw these probes over here, throw down some pylons, and I'll throw down a bunch of photon cannons with all these extra minerals that I have. Right now we have the win in the bag. It's just a matter of doing as much as we can before the end. And we still have the Death Council. I made sure to save that up. Alright, we're just going to structure overcharge this pylon here. Help out those photon cannons. Easily able to take that out. Okay. Now I'm going to throw down some photon cannons on these pylons here. We're going to create a little bit of a wall. And I think I'm going to throw all... He's got all of his siege tanks back here, and he's using the spider mines from the siege tanks, which is fantastic. And I'll hide all my Vanguards and everything else right behind this. And all the units that are going to spawn from these little bubbles, basically, it's kind of like Zerg cocoons. He'll be able to take all that stuff out by himself. And my Vanguards will be able to hit him if they get too close. Okay, so I'll just use the hold command and have all my units hold in place. And we'll be able to do just fine here. I'll throw some more photon cannons out here. And for the heck of it, we're going to throw down the Death Fleet to do some work for us too. Oh shoot, I did not realize Alarak was over there. Okay, we're going to use the Empower Me ability. Clear out that stuff. And we'll hold Alarak right there. And just throw down a bunch of these photon cannons. We need to use up some of our resources. We have way too many. Yeah, as you can see, this stuff's going to pop up. Didn't last a chance because of all of his spider mines. Completely easy. Soon these ones are going to pop too. They'll hatch some more units on us, but they won't be able to do anything. Okay. Yep, here comes another wave. And yet again, these enemies... Yeah, everything's trying to hit Alarak, but I mean, I've got these supplicants here that are protecting him. Here, I'll keep the supplicants with him and keep the Vanguards on hold. Oh, and we can spawn in... Oh, looks like we finished. I was going to spawn in some supplicants, but we did fine. Alright, good game to him. Well, there you have it, everyone. As you can see, those Vanguards are super strong. Made that mission super easy. Wasn't hard. I actually found Miner Evacuation to be a little difficult with some different commanders. I find it a little difficult to beat. But when I'm using that strategy, even though it may take a little bit longer than other commanders, it's very secure. I can really trust that strategy to work well. And it's a good strategy for other missions as well. But I just wanted to highlight it on Miner Evacuation, since I was talking a little bit about it in that other guide video I made. So, I hope this was helpful for all of you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.